is the commanding of the command receiver decoders to the off mode. It occurs shortly.
This is Delta Mission Control at T plus 11 minutes, 39 seconds into the Delta 4 WGS-5 mission. We are currently in the first of 2 planned RL10 second stage engine burns, and the mission continues nominally. Our next event, second stage engine cutoff or SECO 1, is scheduled to take place in just about 8 minutes from now. While we wait for our next mission event, let's take a look at a video highlighting the key capabilities we discussed.
Success on today's battlefield demands information dominance.
Lasers on, coming right.
I'm going to put first in.
40 seconds.
To enhance anywhere, anytime communication connections for the warfighter, the Wideband Global SATCOM System, WGS, is taking the high ground.
Hold on 3 seconds.
In a constellation of geostationary satellites, WGS will provide unprecedented capacity, coverage, and connectivity. By delivering broadcast, multicast, and point-to-point connections, this system meets the flexibility and high-capacity requirements of the DoD. WGS collects and routes real-time data between all theaters of operation. Longitude, latitude, or terrain no longer limit a soldier's access to mission support.
5 Sierra is 4 kilo.
Switch to channel 1. Sensor start. Propulsion go. Hydraulic go. All systems continue. Look very good. Flight control.
Riding aboard an Air Force EELV and powered by the Boeing 702 spacecraft bus, each WGS satellite carries more capacity than the entire Discus constellation. WGS leverages decades of industry-leading space-proven technologies. A digital channelizer and reconfigurable antennas allow 19 separate coverage areas, connecting Ka and X-band users anywhere within the satellite's field of view. Digital signal processors and advanced phased array antennas enable shaped, steerable spot beams that apply bandwidth exactly where and when the warfighter needs it. High-volume uplink and downlink networking of tactical command and control, C4ISR, and battlefield management allows combatant commanders the flexibility to prioritize tasks and direct critical resources anywhere on the planet. Armed with mission-unique command and control software, Wideband SATCOM operation centers will keep the constellation on track and on target. Compatible with legacy systems, WGS will augment and then replace the Navy's global broadcast services, becoming a critical node in the military's transformational communications architecture. To meet tomorrow's increasing SATCOM bandwidth requirements, WGS Block 2 satellites will carry RF bypass capabilities, supporting the ultra-wide terminals needed for improved airborne surveillance, intelligence, and reconnaissance. The mission: enhanced global connectivity, increased situational awareness, and instant delivery of critical information to the warfighter. The technology: the Boeing-built Wideband Global SATCOM System, WGS. The industry's best, proudly supporting our nation's best. The most important theater of operation: anywhere U.S. and coalition forces are deployed. Taking the high ground, WGS connects them all.
1-3, roger. Roger.
This is Delta Mission Control at T plus 16 minutes 47 seconds into the Delta IV WGS-5 mission. We are approximately 3 minutes away from the first cutoff of the RL10 second stage engine, and the mission is progressing as planned. Let's go back to Steve Agid for flight commentary.
Altitude now 142.7 nautical miles, velocity 24,992 feet per second, downrange distance 2,405 nautical miles. "17 minutes, 34 seconds in, about 3 minutes remaining in the burn. Chamber pressure holding very well in the second stage. Good engine control in the second stage as we're approaching the 18-minute mark. Mark, 18 minutes into the flight. Altitude now 125 nautical miles, velocity 26,143 feet per second, downrange distance 2,623 nautical miles. Coming up on 18 minutes, 34 seconds, about 2 minutes remaining in this first burn. Chamber pressure continues to hold. Good engine control. Passing 19 minutes now. Still looking good. Altitude now 110 nautical miles, velocity 27,490 feet per second, downrange distance 2,888 nautical miles. "19 minutes, 34 seconds in, about 1 minute remaining in this burn. Chamber pressure continuing to hold. Good engine control. As we're passing the 20-minute mark. Mark, 20 minutes into the flight. Altitude 103 nautical miles, velocity 28,693 feet per second, downrange distance 3,110 nautical miles. Standing by for MECO, SECO, standing by. And we have SECO. The second burn will occur about 7.5 minutes from now.
This is Delta Mission Control at T plus 21 minutes and 4 seconds. Steve Agid just confirmed cutoff of the RL10 second stage engine. The WGS-5 mission is now on a coast phase off the west coast of Africa. This coast phase will last just under 8 minutes, at which time the RL10 engine will be restarted for the second and the final burn. Let's go back to Steve Agid for mission progress.
Now 21 minutes, 55 seconds into the flight. Our preliminary orbit numbers for Seeker 1 look very good. Now 22 minutes, 25 seconds into the flight. Less than 6 minutes now until the second burn. This is Delta flight commentary at 23 minutes, 20 seconds into the flight. Altitude now 117.66 nautical miles. Velocity 29,460 feet per second. Downrange distance 4,007 nautical miles. Our second burn of the second stage engine will occur less than 5 minutes from now. It's a fairly short burn. Duration just shortly above 3 minutes in length. This is Delta flight commentary at 25 minutes into the flight. About 3.5 minutes remaining until our second burn of the second stage engine. Delta flight commentary at 26 minutes into the flight. Still looking good. About 2.5 minutes remain until the start of the second burn of the second stage. Attitude control jets at 10 and 12. Settling jets are on right now. Less than 2 minutes till the start of the burn. "27 minutes into the flight.